So I know right now a lot of people are concerned about what President Donald J. Trump is doing. Me, myself, not so much. My thought is do all that is in your heart, President Trump, that God has positioned there. Now, while we don't understand everything, I come into this knowing that I'm not going to know everything. There's so much you don't know, right? And there's so much you don't know about the company you've been working for 15 years. And here it is, our president who has been in office for less than 100 days. You're like, well, you don't know this, and I need to know the T's and C's. Is that hypocritical? Just saying. And so while we just refuse, or we choose rather, to reject and neglect the fact that our country have been under siege for the last 4 years prior to his election, and that there were other people that was running our country. We know this because there has been whistleblowers that have been coming out of the woodwork talking about the fact that our previous president was not capable of running the country, and we knew that. How many times did he trip up the stairs? And yet we're trying to tote him like he's some type of, oh my goodness, he was the best president. He was the worst president in history. And the issue is he may not have been at the helm, that there were other people, according to Lindy Lee, according to her, who was one of the people that was working within those close perimeters of the president and the vice president. He was not even available during very important hours of the day. I want to say between 10 and 4. No, 4 o'clock he would stop his day, because then he would have to take a nap. We've seen him fall up the stairs. We've seen him not know where to go. It was horrible. And then we had DEI shoved down our throats. We had our schools teaching our children not about critical thinking, not about mathematics, not about science, but about... And so you're saying that was a better America? We had decided that during those 4 years that we didn't know what a woman was anymore. We knew for thousands of years, but for some reason now we don't know what it is. And the same people who were saying trust the science don't trust the science, because science tell you that you cannot change your chromosomes. Doesn't matter how great the makeup is, doesn't matter how bomb.com it may be, you cannot change the chromosomes. We had Easter replaced by Trans Day, or Trans Acknowledgement Day, or whatever it was that President Biden had put out. And let's not forget the embarrassing moment where Jill Biden was sitting there almost like, see, baby, you did it, to our president of these United States. It was horrible and embarrassing. And it was almost as though we were guilty of something that was really, really bad, because we knew that he was not competent. And now we have this very, type A, this very man's man, this guy who thinks America first and has been consistent on that thought and that ideal since the 1980s at least. We have him that is setting precedents and doing work, and we're getting upset because we're like, we don't agree. Of course you won't agree. And technically, even those who are either Republican or MAGA, you still won't understand all the things that he's doing, because you're not privy to all the details. This is where you trust your vote. And because this man is sitting here, he's making deals and doing and maneuvering the way that he does, you're going to, I don't like him. Shut up. You're not technically, if he was not president and he was just a businessman, you wouldn't even be able to pull up on the table, boo. Your opinions and your feelings would mean nothing. Why? Oh, don't miss me with all your wannabe whatevers, because you don't even do that at your job. Do you even know who is the founder of your corporation or the company that you work for? You can't even pull up to the CEO or the shareholders. You can't pull up on the founder because you don't make enough to be in their presence. Oh, come on. And now you want to try to be, well, he ain't, and he ain't. Shut up. It is a process. And how many things have you gotten done over the last 100 days? Or what, 80 days? So I can't buy into this, and I can't play this game of, oh, I'm upset because of this. No, I know he's working on something, and I believe two things. One, I believe God called him, number one. Number two, I believe that he has an ideal in his heart, which is America first, and he's going to do everything he can to push that through. Number three, I believe he's privy to information that I'm not, you're not, we're not. Get over it. And with that information that he's privy with, he's going to utilize it in order to bring forth America into a good place. Why? Because if you don't trust anything else concerning Trump, trust his vanity. He want to make sure that he leaves a legacy. And technically he already has. Have you seen his children? Have you seen Ivanka, Eric? Have you seen all of them? They are multimillionaires on their way to being billionaires. What about your children? And I believe that they are doing some really great things. And the things that I don't understand, this is where I have to trust my vote. It doesn't mean that I'm going blindly, but it means that I'm not going to bail or jump out the ship just because I don't understand stuff. Listen, he has documents, information, files, things that he knows that we don't know. Like, just get over yourself and get over it. And don't allow a person who is upset, disgruntled, because they want to walk around with their private parts out in the open street and feel like they have every right to do that. I mean, don't let those people with that type of mindset get into your mindset. You're the adult in this. Don't forget that. And so that said, I just wanted to kind of put my bug in. I want to do a live, but I've been kind of hesitant because I haven't been successful in it. I think it is something that you do trial and error, but I just haven't done it again. But I've been thinking about it. I might just do it. Let me know. Do you think that? Would you go? Would you attend my live if I did? Of course, it would be either in the realm of politics, or it would be in the realm of parental estrangement, which is something else, which is completely different from what we're talking about right now. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But let me know if that's something you're interested in. But America, let me just leave you with this. Gosh, you're fighting the wrong freaking fight. While you're focused on Trump and being upset with him, dude, he's president. Get over it. Your anger and upsetness is not going to change that. Just stop. Because while you're upset and concerned and being whatever you are about that, there is another nation that has taken root in our country that is rising up. And historically, they have never liked you or me. They certainly don't like our president. But even if there was someone else, whoever you thought should be president, even if that person was there, they still wouldn't like us. They have a passionate hate. They don't like us. It's the strong H word. And they are willing to do whatever it takes. The word extermination comes to mind. It reminds me of the book of Esther, when Haman had decided or sent a decree. Technically it was the king's, but he had manipulated the king, and the king had stamped a decree that was going to annihilate a people. And these people have that mindset. So while you're busy focusing on Trump, they're focusing on you. So what are you going to do about that? Because regardless of what happens to you, you have a spouse or loved ones, children, grandchildren, and they're going to have to live through this. So instead of focusing or being part of the problem, be part of the solution. Because technically, we have something bigger that's happening. Drop it in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. And don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. God bless you.